Hello, hello, Dream Teamers. Shelly Willis and Holly Seigel with the Cannon Builders Dream Team. It's Wednesday. We're finally on.
We're on together. It's been crazy here, you guys.
So crazy. And you can still hear the craziness, but outside we're having some crazy road construction. Last week, the jackhammers were so loud that we couldn't even function in here.
It was crazy. I went home and I felt like all I could hear was the jackhammer. So we literally pulled in our driveway and this kind gentleman came in and said, yeah, you guys are either going to be here permanently for the next 10 days or you're going to want to move your car. So we chose to move our cars because as much as we like this place, we want to go home.
Yeah.
So we moved our cars and they're doing much needed street repairs from the city, but we were unaware it was going to happen.
Oh my gosh, it was crazy.
The reason we're bringing that up is because there is a little bit of a parking issue right now. Our side of the street is complete, where you come in, but there's complete road construction. So while we had to close down a couple of days last week because there was no access in, there is access in, but it's very tough to get in and out of here. You have to maneuver your way through. So if you think you're going to have any issues getting in here, just give us another week and then come on by. You're welcome to give us a buzz. We can still do Zoom appointments and meet with you virtually. But if you're having any problems getting in and out, any ADA compliances, I would just give it one more week and then we should be back up to full running.
They better be back up. I'm tired of hiking across the community to my display.
I'm tired of washing my car every day.
Oh my God, I know. I just do the same thing, like, oh man, all that dust on my car.
Both of us bought black vehicles. What were we thinking?
Yeah,
we were thinking they weren't ever going to fix the roads, honestly.
True.
So,
yeah, but we're excited. They definitely need to be fixed, but man,
yes.
it's a little bit of a hike in here. So
well, and last week was a crazy week, not only for the road construction, but I don't know about you guys, but our kiddos went back to school.
Yes.
So Cal went back first.
Yes, and I'm sad but happy. Like I'm one of those moms. Like I love having my kid at home, but I will say I'm so happy to be back in routine, back going to my normal. Yes, like I don't feel like we have to do all these summer activities.
Well, it's not only that, it's just like, now you guys know that we have a blended family of 5. So when Jake's home from college and we've got all 5 of them home at the same time, everybody doesn't eat the same things for dinner and all that other good stuff. And, you know, the running here and running there, as much as during the school year that is hard on us because we're only 2 people,
right.
You know,
like
it's nice to have the structure. It really is. My kids went back Monday. They're loving their school. They're loving their teachers, their classes this year. So,
well, my little guy didn't get to do summer camp very much this year because it was filled up really quickly. And so I think he's enjoyed being around his friends as much as he didn't think he wanted to go back. I think that's his favorite. He didn't realize how much he needed that to be around, you know, his friends and all that good stuff. So anyway, we're happy.
I'm happy minus the fact that it has been chilly ever since, or raining ever since they went back to school. So my biggest thing is kids go back to school, mama gets the pool to herself. That has not happened yet. I will tell you right now, I've been running around like a crazy person trying to get everybody's supplies and what they need for their special classes or their 4-H or whatever they're in, football, cleats, yada yada. So I'm missing my pool.
Oh my gosh. I feel like, I don't know about you guys, I was just having this conversation with some owners. I just feel like the summer, like it flew by. We had rain. I feel like we can use our pool.
Honestly,
like
all I've done is shock it.
Yeah, I know. Oh my God.
Mm-hmm. We have kept the shock in business.
I have just, yes, I got to stop by there today. So anyway, no, yeah, maybe it'll warm up a little bit. If not, just saying, pumpkin spice comes out at Starbucks on Monday.
Hey,
hey,
we're getting ready to do our Bath and Body Works order, and it is pumpkin spice season. So I'm really looking forward to pulling out my fall clothes. Minus the, I'll have to do some new shopping this time around, but we'll see. So you guys, a lot of you have reached out to us asking if business has slowed down with the recent change in rates. And why I'm not saying rate increase, honestly, I'd rather say normalization of regulatory rates because our rates are going back to what is our normal. So no, we have not slowed down, which is why it also has been hard for us to tune in on What's Up Wednesday, and we apologize for that. But we have been crazy busy. Material shortages are still a real thing. So timing is not always on our side, but I will tell you, our business has not skipped a beat. We're still busy as all get out. We're hoping that our Wright City Gettysburg location gets to open soon. I'm pretty certain that the water laterals were connected. If I heard correctly at the meeting today, we're just awaiting electric to go in, and then we'll get to start writing contracts over there. We get calls by the tens per week on that community, not only from the folks that have already locked into a home site reservation, but their agents and people that are still looking forward to living out there because it's a great growing area.
And that's a great point. For those of you, if you're watching and you do have a lot pulled out there, just keep hanging on. We're so close. Every day we have to turn people away and say, look, we've already, we only have so many lot holds still available. So just hang on because it's right around the corner. I know I've been saying that for a while, but I really do feel like after meeting today that it is right around the corner. So hang on.
It's so tough when you're at the mercy of other folks, you know, and everybody's running into the same shortages. The electric isn't in because PVC was hard to find, so everybody's feeling it right now. But what everyone's concern seems to be is product, materials, and availability. All of that is going up. Product pricing is going up. But guess what, guys? The rates are probably not going to ever be back down in the twos unless you're buying your interest rate down. That wasn't a normal rate. That was an abnormal rate for an abnormal time in history. We're hoping Corona doesn't come back with a huge kick, right? So same thing with the rates. The government has to massage the economy in order to keep things moving forward. So that's what they did. They lowered the interest rates to keep things moving while we were at otherwise a standstill in our everyday lives. So it was great, but it has built a substantial backlog for many builders. It has been a shortage for real estate agents to be able to find homes for their clients without a huge bidding war. But I tell you what, as much as I love our agents, the money best spent right now, in my personal opinion, is in new construction. Because what's happening is you're locking in at today's pricing. Your house may not be done for 6, 8, 9 months, depending on what the builder that you choose backlog may be. But you guys are locking into that price. You can also lock your interest rate with new construction loans for up to a year with select lending institutions, and we happen to have one as our preferred lender. So with that being said, you're locking in at what is going to be the low. Product pricing is just going to continually rise. Interest rates may or may not rise, but you can always buy those down. You can't buy down your price. So the best time to buy is today. So if you're waiting, I definitely suggest not waiting because the folks that are building wealth right now are the folks that locked in the last time the government did something a little different when we were in recession, and they lowered the interest rates down to what is our now normal, and everybody thinks is our high.
I know, that's what's crazy. And what's really neat to watch is the homeowners that are building with us, the excitement that they're seeing in the equity. They're like, you were right. you were just saying that. It's true. Yeah, they've already, before they even close, that they're gaining all this equity. And I'm like, and who knows what's going to happen in another 3 to 6 months. So it's just going to keep going up. So Holly's right. It is definitely the time to get in. Prices are not going down, unfortunately. So there's that.
Absolutely. And everybody needs a home. Everybody needs a home, whether it's their first home, second home, final home, whatever the case may be. There's always wealth opportunities in purchasing real estate. You can never go wrong with purchasing real estate as long as you're hanging on to it. So if you guys are still looking, still in the market, we do have limited availability for home sites that are currently available. We've got 2 left in Stone Crossing. We have none left in Stonebridge. We have 2 lots available for pre-lot hold in Gettysburg Commons. And then we've got a couple things up our sleeve that we can't share with you just yet. So you guys, there is still great, beautiful, affordable home sites.
We still have what, 10?
Oh yeah, Magnolia.
Well, we still have about 10, over 10, 11, over I counted recently, over Magnolia. Those are beautiful.
And if you have not driven through Magnolia since construction commenced, do yourself a favor, get over there. The homes over there are just beautiful. And it's not uncommon to drive through St. Charles County, and this is where we stand apart from St. Charles County home builders, are, their houses piled atop one another. You could smell what your neighbor's cooking for dinner, right? And they're not grilling out, okay? So here you've got so much space between the homes. You are not right on top of each other. They're not cookie cutter. We're not allowed to say custom anymore. We'll get fired and serve cake, but we will tell you that the homes over here are unparalleled to what we've had in the past. And you
Absolutely.
definitely need to do yourself a favor and drive through.
Absolutely. Almost every lot over there is wooded. I mean, there's just maybe 2 or 3 that are not. Everything else has trees and just, it's beautiful.
And even if they're not wooded, they have a beautiful view.
Yeah, exactly.
Good golly.
Yeah,
So,
check it out.
absolutely.
And be sure to check us out every Wednesday. We are going to be here.
We are doing our best. Honestly, our marketing, we call them Oz, the people behind the curtain that help us stay prevalent in today's industry. Honestly, you guys, we are going to try and shoot some videos that may or may not be live, bringing you information up to date for the times that we can't go live. So we definitely apologize for not being here and being live. But now that we are back to school, one quick thing before we let you guys off the hook so you can get back to work is about buddy bags. Buddy bags. Kids are back in school. Kids have the real need for school lunches. USDA has removed the free lunch program at all of the schools in the state of Missouri, as far as I understand. So the need for your donations, whether they be monetary or non-perishable food items that are listed on our website, now's the time to donate. These kiddos need lunch. It helps them thrive. It helps them learn. And we definitely appreciate and are very fortunate to be one of the companies around this area that take donations for buddy bags. So you can drop them here. You can drop them at our main office. We just appreciate all the support from you guys that we've had over the years and want to just say thanks.
Absolutely. Thank you. Keep them coming.
Well, you guys have a great weekend. Shelly is in this weekend. Quick note, we will be closed over Labor Day weekend to observe the holiday with our friends and hopefully, and family. And by the time we get back, hopefully the roads will be beautiful again. You hear them out there?
I feel like we're like downtown St. Louis right now. Like,
we're live from New York City. So you guys, we will catch you next week. We hope you have a great weekend. Take care.
Take care.